It's been about another week, and these are our starters. And we're going to try to plant these this weekend. Some garlic, some cucumbers, and peas are going pretty good, and a little bit of lettuce. So we're going to try to get those planted in and see how that goes. Alright, so this is my watermelon vine. And it's dying off, so I think the only thing I can do now is actually cut all these watermelons loose, see which ones I can save, and then pull all these vines up, clean all this up so I can get my next set of plants in, because this is just pretty much done for over here. Over here, we do have quite a bit of life coming up on our raspberries that we started. Got some nice bloomage on that. Nice bloomage in there and there. And I apologize if I'm getting raindrops on everything. It is sprinkling a little bit. So, anyhow, we'll get that started. Alright, so here's all the watermelons. There's 14 of them. Some of them are ripe, I can tell, and some of them are not. So the ones I think are not ripe, I will cut those first and then give them to my chickens one at a time. But the ones I think are ripe, we'll cut up and we'll eat them for dinner. Anyway, that's my watermelons, 14 of them. Now, I picked this driftwood up the other day, but I'm really not sure what I'm going to do with this stuff yet. So if anybody's got any artsy ideas with driftwood, let me know. I still got to bleach them and clean them up, but I definitely need some suggestions with it. Now I've weed eated out. I haven't weed eated out here yet, but I did get all the vines pulled up. They're back over there. And now we got our sitting area back. I'll have to do some cleaning up though. But I think next time I'm definitely not putting the watermelons up front here where we sit all the time, because my wife was not happy about that. Over here, that's our turmeric. If you look right down here, I'm definitely starting to get some bell peppers in. So this is my first shot at bell peppers that has actually taken. We started those in the house first and then brought them out, so that seems to be the trick with that, because every time I just plant them, they just don't get it. Anyhow, that's what's going on with that. Now later on today or tomorrow, I'm going to take this tomato plant out. Like I said, it hasn't produced nothing. It grows. I mean, the lower parts look great. I'm going to take it out, and then got some starter tomatoes I'm going to put in this pot and see if maybe, you know, the cooler weather will make it produce some stuff. I think the problem with this was it was just too hot when I planted it, and it just went dormant on me or something. I'm not sure. But anyhow, that's coming out today. Alright, so we're going to start planting our salad blend lettuce in here. We're going to scrape all this straw off the top, and we'll plant that down in there and see if we can get it to take off a little better. What we'll do is, Chris over there has the scissors. Yeah, move all this back. And I'll have her cut those containers for me. Dig some of this up and get it churned in. Ground ain't so hard. Alright, let's start. The first one right here. Now, not all these have taken off yet, so I don't know if we're going to get all of them to grow. But we do have some that has started, so hopefully we'll get those to take off. We got 10 of these we're going to try to take off with. Hopefully we'll get quite... Oh, a worm! Look at that.
Woohoo!
Holy cow.
I should give that to the chicken.
I know where I get my fishing stuff at now.
Mm-hmm.
I think I said in the last video or the video before that I wanted to put some worm castings in. I had no idea that. I don't even know how that worm got up here. It's got its own plane.
Mm-hmm.
Tell the difference in the soil from where it leaks off the roof and where it doesn't. Some of it's really wet and some of it's really dry.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, that's the beginning of our salad. Like I said, this is the first year we're actually going to try sort of a winter crop. Hopefully this will work out. If it does, I'll be doing more of that. Because our summer crop didn't work out that bad, but it didn't work out that great. We lost a lot of stuff. I think a lot of it's from inexperience. So anyway, we'll move on to the next thing. I think we got cucumbers and peas and all kinds of stuff to plant yet. So, alrighty.
Yep. Cauliflower on that side.
All right. So I think we're putting some broccoli down here, some cauliflower here. We're putting some dill in the middle, some parsley. You can't see it over in this container, but we're going to put some basil in that container with some garlic, and then I think we're putting our cucumbers down there. And then I got, like I said, that tomato plant out front there is coming out, and I've got tomatoes going in there. And the only spot left is where I'm going to put my peas. But yeah, we want to transplant these because they're getting a little bit too big for the container. And we'll let this kind of dry out a little bit, and then we'll put some mulch on top of it, or straw. And unfortunately it's supposed to rain really hard for the next few days, so hopefully these have enough root system that they'll hang in there. I got a bug in my ear. So we got like 6 cauliflowers we're putting in here. Or five cauliflowers.
Yep.
And 5 broccolis. Can't speak today. Got a little extra room. I might put some oh crap, rosemary down here on the end. Maybe right there. I've got a rosemary plant I can put right there.
Okay.
Got plenty of space. Hopefully I don't got these too close together. What is that dog doing? Hey, leave that lizard alone. Crazy? So Chris over there has got the broccoli in.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and get this dill in. Now we used this dill last year, or not last year, this summer, to do our pickles with. And
They turned out really good.
yeah. Yep. Oh, it's getting wet. There we go. Yeah. That dill already probably a lot happier. Look at that damn wormer again. Come on, worm. Did I just cover up? Look like it. Messing up over here. Got it? Chris found these little signs which are pretty awesome. This little parsley sign. I think we got some that says dill in the house, and you know, so we're gonna put those all over. They're kind of cute. Now, this is the parsley we saved from the caterpillar, so hopefully he won't come back and try to attack it again.
Don't eat it.
Yeah, don't eat my parsley. All right, so we'll let that set, kind of dry out a little bit, and then we'll put a top on it once it's dried out a little. Next is over here. All right. All right. We got this container all cleaned up. We're gonna put a little Happy Frog in there because this is what we had our watermelons in. And I have a feeling the soil doesn't have a lot of nutrition in it because we just took them out. So we're gonna add some of this to help get it started. Now, I've said it before, but Happy Frog is my favorite. There's nothing wrong with other soils. It's just this happens to be the one I like the best. Now we're going to put some garlic up here. Got these in a little bigger containers. Garlic there, dear. What we'll do is we'll just make like a circle. Oh no. Wait until this is all done. That's right. You got it. There you go. Lift it up so I can get some dirt under it. Basil like there, there. How many garlics we got left?
3 more.
So we'll do one here. I guess one in the middle, and I guess we'll put the other one here, or 2 in the middle.
Yeah.
Now, this one I'm planting here has a lot of garlic in it, so I may have to thin this out and try to transplant it or cut it away, depending on how tall it grows or how it grows in. It's just starting. We'll just put it right here. Alright. So, most of our garlic did take off and start growing, so that's a good thing. I'll give that to you. Now we're going to put our basil in. And I bought a cloth just to cover all this stuff up this winter. Nice. Basil. This basil here was a little root bound, it looked like. Yeah, that thing was getting kind of rough. There you go. All right. Now, give that a little bit, and I'll come back with a small squirt bottle. I'll kind of water this in real gently so. Because these are not real strong right yet. And then we'll let it sit, and then we'll put a cover over the top of it to keep it dry, or keep the moisture in. Anyway, on to the next. Alright, Linda's going to get started putting the cucumbers in. Oh, I got a watermelon vine on me. Oh, I'm getting old. You need this thing?
No, I'm good.
Yeah. We started a lot more stuff than we actually realized we did. So, yeah.
Yeah, there's that.
I just put 2 in the middle, dear. One more. Cucumber delight. I will say this, we make cucumber water with our cucumbers, and it's pretty delicious.
It is delicious.
All right, so.
And cucumbers for salads.
Yeah. And what do we got left over there? We got peas and tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Yeah. So I think we'll put the peas, what do you think? Should we put the peas where the tomatoes are, and then we'll put the tomatoes in the buckets here?
Yeah.
All right, that's our new plan. All right, here we go. All right, well, about a month ago, we started some starter plants, and we're going to try to do a fall grow, but we got hit with a Category 4 hurricane, and I have a few things that made it, but almost all of them flooded out, and it doesn't look very good. So we're just going to do a brief overlay and kind of compare what we planted to what we've got left. So here we go. So here you can see this is where we had our broccoli and our cauliflower, and they're all pretty much wiped out. I think we might have a piece of cauliflower there, I don't know. A little bit of parsley and some dill, it's still here, but it had a stronger root. The broccoli and the cauliflower were just starters. And then over here, our garlic, it's kind of fine, but it is still here. Our garlic is still growing. It survived the flooding. And our parsley looks good. And then over here we had some cucumbers, and they all got wiped out. So, and then our flowers are dying here. We're gonna have to take those out soon. Then over here, I think that's a leftover potato plant from when I had potatoes in these buckets. And if you look here, I'm actually getting raspberries from this plant already. Little baby raspberries are starting to grow, which is kind of shocking because I really wasn't expecting to get any for at least 2 years. So that's kind of impressive there. So I will replant these in the spring in the ground, so they're gonna have to go dormant here. That potato is kind of a funny thing too. But we also took out all our watermelons. They're all gone. As you can see in my backyard here, I don't know if you can see very well, I have to still clean up a bunch of sticks and trims and kind of mow this all up. It's kind of a wreck back here. So, but yeah. Anyway, I do have some decent peppers starting for a change, and I planted these a while back, and look, I got a nice flower on my turmeric, so that's something kind of cool. But I do have a few peppers. There's a pepper down there, a pepper there, and I got some flowers here, so yay, might get something out of that. My turmeric's getting pretty tall too, so that survived pretty good. And my strawberries are kind of spreading out, even though it looks like my dog's been in them. Hey, stay out of my strawberries, dog. Anyhow,